Welcome back, guys, girls, and guppies. Alright, let's play more Blacksad. Thank you, thank you. Hold on, let me just untangle my cords. Detangle. Oh, am I in the wrong way? Nope. Alright. Let's get back to it.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait. Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail.
Oh no. I'm getting Skyrim flashbacks. I just had it. There.
But a good detective would have better luck.
Uh-oh.
I know it might not seem like it, but...
Bison.
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Yikes. Oof.
At least in the novels.
Oh, okay. You gotta mash A faster.
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Well.
Oh, there we go.
Long time no see.
Why did you know I was coming
You
here?
lied to me. You ruined my life. But trust me, you'll pay for this, now that my partner is asleep.
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert.
Yikes.
Now. How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
You don't know how to use that.
Hey, couldn't we just talk it out?
I think, yeah.
Wrong answer.
Backbone. Yeah, I think I recently bought that, actually. It's already on the list. I've seen mixed reviews for it, but... And that's another furry
First,
game.
well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
He's a bison. Yeah. Well, say what you will about the furry community, the art is on point.
It should start to swell any moment now.
Okay. Not sure that's gonna help.
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Well, not quite yet. Are you Irish?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town.
Oh.
After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Well,
Wrong answer.
but what do
But
they
I
have
was
to do
wrong.
with anything?
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Okay, well...
Weren't you gonna hit me? I'm still waiting for the blows.
I thought it was a leprechaun. That might be it.
Happy? One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Ah, shit. Well, I guess I'm not... Oh, let's stay gritty.
Glad
wonder
to
if
help
I
you
can just
practice your
die
club
by-
skills. You need it.
Yeah, I love honing my skills.
Just being obtuse.
One more time. What the
Guess
hell
I'm
are you
not getting
doing
out of
here?
this.
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. All right then. He's all yours. All right. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
What does your boss have to do with anything? Your buddy cheated on his wife. It's not my problem.
You'll be sorry for what you did to me, pal.
Okay.
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter.
How do you know that?
Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly?
Well, I guess I could have just answered then if this was gonna go this way anyway.
Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
Oh, the ears.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
Fuga Melodies of Steel is another furry game I tried recently on Game Pass from Japanese devs. It was good. I feel like I've heard of that, but I'm not sure. I do have another one that's called Foxing something. If I remember correctly, that's a side scroller. Again, another one on the streaming list. Okay, well, guess that went sideways. Wonder what would happen if I hadn't, you know, taken his money or actually done him the favor. I imagine it wouldn't have been much different if I had refused the money and told his wife.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Oh look,
Does the
It's,
postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know.
I'm assuming that's from the cleaner.
What's wrong?
No, O'Leary is the boss of the two that just beat him up. My last name is Blacksad, or his last name.
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Oh no!
Had it been stolen?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be.
Well, if it's a bookie, then it makes sense they would want him to disappear, right? If they have bets on him losing the fight. So I guess he did used to be a fighter before he opened the gym. What? I think the game just
What
shorted
the-
out.
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Oh, I was just supposed to notice
Now,
the...
who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Yeah, yeah.
Weekly. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Oh, good night, player's choice. The clues collected allow new deductions. Okay.
Everyone Even the most hapless of creatures has
That's
a
a
gift.
pretty good Sunday.
Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think Dunn killed himself.
What? Do you have a suspect? Any leads?
No, it's just a hunch. Although... I haven't identified the murderer just yet.
awkward silence.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walrus. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
Hey, he might have a motive, right?
Good night, AK. Thanks for
He
checking
might know
in.
something about Dunn's death, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons?
Well, I mean,
Weekly was right. Cassidy could have had a motive to kill Dunn. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order, or a subtle suggestion? Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John Blacksad.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea. How did I not think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
yay, I win. Yeah, he seems like the type who would cave easy. Something like that. They're using their cliches pretty well.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
No one. I must be seeing things.
A hallucinating detective. This must be my lucky day.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
You remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
Sonia Dunn, cold as ice. Okay.
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please let me know.
I thought you were the detective.
Well,
You
yeah.
do your job, and I'll do mine.
What? I mean, whatever. Let me just... What are we looking at? Her sweater?
Nice and steady heartbeat.
Okay. So, am I to take that as she's too calm?
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Fair enough.
Did
She
you
might
find
also just be
anything
closed
interesting
off.
in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I do. Sweet. Rolodex. It's kind of sad those are no longer necessary for anything.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Oh, just the same. I wish it didn't keep giving me the option to see the exact same thing again. Also, especially with no way to
Dunn kept
skip
files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth. Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Dang it, there was other conversation things I could have had with her. Anyway, let's see. So that envelope was definitely from, what's her face? Mary.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
I wonder. Come on, I wanted to do some more.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Okay, now do you want to talk
Did you
more?
find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Okay. I think it's a bit too loud now, isn't it? Oh yeah, for sure. If I talk like this, kind of overpowers my voice. Let me know if it gets too quiet, but I feel like it. So do I have another one now? Because I had two available before. No. Okay. There's a safe.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Seemed like a happy family.
Dan's wife.
if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Another one? Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was just gonna check out the Rolodex again, but...
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
Ta-da! Okay, can I take a look at it?
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you
Took
tell
her
me
out,
what it
huh?
says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me,
Oh.
except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Aw.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
All right. Thanks. A few bucks. Just petty cash. I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Gun's gun. Alright. I would have liked to take a look at the insurance policy, but I can't. Okay, so Bobby is kind of like his protege. Can I go up these stairs? Alright. So, I have at least one thing up here that's investigatable. Those, boards. Can I go past here? Yes. Oh. Trash. Oh, I guess they were taken off again. Alright, let's just ignore how I reached that. Huh. Champions. Alright, have a good start. And good night, Yuma. Thanks for checking in. Thank you. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I want to look at the other thing. Okay, I guess that's it. Nope. Hmm. Okay, well, at least I can take a look at the locker now, right? So that's something I definitely need to do before I leave her again. Oh, hey! What? What is that?
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not...
It's literally about fur color. I can't.
everyone like that, hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift.
That's
I
creepy,
hadn't seen her
man.
since she left for college about 4 years ago.
Okay.
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
Alright, okay. I think I'm done with this conversation. He's a meathead. Oh no, I need to ask him about the other two. Well, at
What
least
was
he's not
Joe
going to talk
Dunn
about
like?
how hot they are.
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Okay.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although... when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
Why would
You
they?
said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
That seems unlikely.
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
Okay. I'm not quite sure where the suspicion comes from, as in like being clue worthy that they killed him. I mean, not that it's impossible, but like from what I've heard so far, I don't know. There's another one of those. Was it empty? Yeah, that seems to be the right one.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
How would you kill someone with a chest expander? Dynamite! Hi, welcome, and thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try to call the police again.
Smirnoff.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case. Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Cool. Suicidal bliss.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music. And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
I was born tired.
You look pretty tired yourself.
Yep, I'm beat and starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Sorry, I keep futzing with the volume control. I hate seeing a VOD and noticing that like something's too quiet or too loud in comparison.
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Hi, Essie. Thanks for your message, by the way. I haven't gotten back to you, but it was really nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it fine, and yeah, the music's pretty awesome. It's very like, you know, it's a visual novel essentially, but I don't mind it. Okay. The death, violent asphyxia, formative suicide. Okay. Neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the entire circumference caused by said rope. Okay, so he didn't have a broken neck. Because I thought somebody might have pushed him off something high, you know?
Interesting.
No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence seems sufficiently conclusive. Okay.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I'll try, but sometimes there's no alternative.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Okay. Oh, yay, new deductions. Okay, so something fishy about Dunn's suicide. Well, I guess I can combine these two. Nope. Just expand trash for young city Yale. Smudge racial slur. Someone threw a paint can in the trash. Well, I mean, it's giving me clues. Stop that. I'm not sure. No, that's what I thought. So there was a fight of some sort, but Dang it. Okay, but I'm assuming the other ones were correct. Nah. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so the connections I made up until that point were fine. So, that. Paint can. I'm not quite getting the line of reasoning it's trying to push me into. I guess I could just get to there's something about fishy. Or not. Not go forward. Paint stain. Is it the racial slur? But the racial slur was painted in a different color than the paint can was. Nope. Paint stain. Paint can. I don't know what to do with this. Obviously there was some sort of fight. But this isn't it. This isn't it. That isn't it. That isn't it. So it must be the weight and height? I don't know why that would be relevant. Okay, so I'm just missing the clue. Okay, no. Well, it must be connected to the new clues. I don't know if the order of the clue, like, I don't know if it matters what order I use these in. Let's try it. No, it doesn't. I don't know what they want from me. I mean, I can just combine everything with everything. I tried the footsteps with the paint can thing, right? It can't be missing something if it's telling me that there are clues to be combined.
All right. Dunn punched a paint can. But why? Wasn't he calm and composed?
Why would he be? Okay, so... Oh no. Thanks for the sub, Mish. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, 2 years. I mean, all in all longer, but damn, damn, damn. 2 years pure sub time is remarkable. Thank you. Okay, must have punched a paint can. There's a paint stain on the gym floor. God damn it, whatever. Not adding up to me.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
I know how much Dunn meant to you. I'm very sorry for your loss.
I don't think I...
Your handwriting on the envelope. Your date of birth on the safe.
Oh, my goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with... well... weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
he pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Aww.
Which is where you seduced him.
I'm a decent woman, Mr. Blacksad.
I mean, I like neither of those options.
You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction.
Thank you, Dynamite. That was an unexpected sub.
One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him.
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about you? How did you feel about telling Sonia?
Maybe you already noticed I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Too much coffee and fresh air?
Why? Why would you say that? I lost my scarf a while back. Not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
Well, I was trying to be humorous, but I guess it was too soon. Oops. Bit unsensitive on my part. Whoopsie daisy. New clue. Mary has a cold. Not sure that's a clue, but we'll see. Okay, well, so she knew the daughter. Oh. So I have ways to go with that, huh? Was that football? Yeah. Oh, a few baseball, a few box, hockey. That's it. Okay. All right. Let's maybe have a chat again. Nothing.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well,
Yeah.
on second thought, forget I said anything.
I see. Quick to forget your friends.
Whatever.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hi, Big Hunter. Hope all's going well. Not able to stick around, unfortunately. Well, thank you very much for dropping in and subbing. Really nice. Thank you.
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
Did you get along with Bobby Yale?
Guess not.
Okay. Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid gym his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
There's something I never asked you about your father's will.
Aww.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that was helpful. Guess I gotta try to figure out those clues now. I don't know why this is important. What?
I'm
I'm
much
sorry, what?
taller than Dunn,
Oh,
and I can barely reach the noose.
the thought I had earlier. Fair enough.
There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
Okay, I guess I'm getting back on the phone. Oh. Or not.
Bobby, I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Oh, because of the fourth. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh well, there's no other ones for me to deduce right now. So do I talk to Jake again? He seemed kind of shifty. Those are pretty small feet for something so big. Whatever. Huh. Can't use the phone. Alright, then we're going back out here.
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. wait, yeah. Well, no, now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
Sure.
Of course. Here
I'm
you
not
go.
your mom.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill, too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but...
Wait, what?
That's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another.
Sure.
The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging, and hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You helped them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't know where you're going
And
with
that's
this.
how we finance their wars. So, the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length.
Right.
That is what I did, my loyal disciple. At the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the Great?
What's your name? You never told me.
Am I gonna steal a chest expander now? I guess so. No? Good for you. Okay. I learned nothing new and I had to listen to a lot of stuff. Is there any way I can move faster? Oh, that's how I open my notebook. Good to know, good to know. Vanished the same minute Dunn died. And the stream will have to close if it doesn't fight. Reigning champion Stone. Oh, they're not hosting the fight. They're... Oh, okay. Alright. They're responsible for him. Now I get it. Because he's his trainer or whatever. Belonged to a street gang. Gun and safe. Son of a Venarius. Poet boxer. Killed Dunn. Okay. Oh. Anya done. Cold as ice. Doesn't like him. Mother's wedding ring appeared in an envelope. Majoring in business. Sunny University. Old safe. Opened with mother's date of birth. Blah blah blah. Inherits Jim and most of her father's possessions. Upset about her father's relationship with Mary Cornell, which she didn't seem to know about though. Peaceful guy, but gun and safe. No. 47. Corpse of 4 marks and nicks. Rolling knuckles. Okay, what do I do now?
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, can I drive away? I guess not. Oh, wait, is he still here? Or does he just look like the chief of police? I guess he just looks like him. Go in there. Yeah.
Just turned off the grill.
Oh shit, it's
You all
him.
got about 25 seconds to order your last burger before it goes cold, you bastards. Hey, if it isn't Miss, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry too, because we ran out of sissy menus. Your dad and brothers ate them all. So,
Jesus
got
Christ.
anything to say to Sam, little kitty?
Yeah.
You see this fist? I almost used it to beat up a rhinoceros today, but I ended up headbutting him instead. So this fist is actually feeling kinda antsy.
Cats and dogs. All bark, no bite?
Okay, just kidding. Relax. What about a free burger?
Sure. You sissy. If I had to guess, his dad beat him up. So, poor bulldog.
I have to admit, I was hoping to get something in return for that first hamburger. But now I don't really know why I brought this. The cynics would say I did it all out of selfishness, just to feel better about myself. Who cares?
Right. Still nothing to do here. Good. I'm a bit of, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Like, do I need to look at these poems? It's only letting me look at the cover. Okay, it does not. What do I do? Что делать? Что делать? The flashing writing is a bit disconcerting. I mean, it's just a graphics bug, but still. Okay, I can't talk to him. Do I talk to the daughter again? She already
I
doesn't
don't know
like me.
why. Something just doesn't add up.
I can't put together any more clues. So she's what now?
Sonia's measurements start at
24 or
18,
something?
and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
Alright, that's the gang thing.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I think I need to leave. I don't know how to do that. doesn't do it when I just try to get in the car. He walks so slowly. Not a problem when you like have stuff around you can do, but right now is a bit agonizing. Oh, broken glass.
I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here.
Okay. I got it. Okay. So So no point in going back to the diner. Is that another card I see down there? Yeah. Nope. No, god damn it. I feel like I did everything. Oh, I see another baseball card. Or sports card. It actually is a baseball card.
I'd prefer a yellow
I know,
Cadillac,
for a
but I can't
caddy.
complain.
Dang it, what do I do? What kind of animal is that? This game? Oh, Vampire Survivor. Sorry, I didn't read the last message. I've seen a lot of people play that, and like oh god. I haven't tried it, mostly because I really don't like how bad it looks. Thank you. Anybody know what to do? It's not a trap. I'm genuinely asking if I need, like, if I'm missing something here that I need to do to get away. Yeah, it looks horrible. It's like a bullet hell thing, right? Or what kind of game is it? Like, I haven't even given it much notice. I took a look because like the cover art and stuff looks cool, and then you look at the gameplay and it's like, what the hell is that? You are the bullet hell. Okay. So it's just waves and waves of enemies and that's it? I don't know what to do. I think I don't even have any clues to combine. Can't make a phone call. Well, it happened. Fair enough. I mean, I don't think this has anything to do with one another. No. Oh, that fucking dog. He just straight up entered into my mind palace by standing next to me like, let me through. Some powerful willpower, I'd say. Oh, right. You're still running, Avernus. Weren't you done? Sorry, I don't remember the last conversation I had about it. But yeah, Curse of Strahd, I definitely wanna... I'd like to play, I'd also like to run it, and I feel like I may have too much information about it now to play it myself. Although I guess it's so versatile that that might not even be true necessarily. What's this? Oh, right, I already read this. Okay, let me out. Oh. Ah, I see. And also wouldn't let me like investigate the footprints any further. I don't know what to do. I can't use the phone. I can't talk to Jake. I can't talk to Sonia. Can't connect any clues. Nothing in the trash for me. Can't talk to the vet. Can't find anything. I don't know what to do. Just in case this is some sort of a bug, I'm gonna go to the main menu. I feel like I've been everywhere multiple times. Alright, I got excited for a second because it looked like it might be, you know, play a cutscene. But nope. Same. Oh. Did I just see something there? Yeah. Not that it helps, but collectibles. Can't find out anything else about the paint. Nothing to find here either. I already looked at the graffiti. Oh! Oh! Okay.
What the hell? Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
It said to my favorite bodyguard.
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. But that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
Well, first of all, I saw a shamrock. Second of all, was he sleeping with my girlfriend? Okay, so,
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
should I try again? I mean, he's still right there.
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on.
Oh no. Okay. Hey man, sorry, but are you?
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
Nah, I'm gonna be upfront.
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
I wanna know.
I could tell your friend Sonia. Does she know?
Don't you dare. All right. You win, pussycat. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job. And it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
I've done things like that, and worse, that I'm not proud of.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
O'Leary pays you with dirty money, and you're part of a criminal organization. There's no two ways about it, but that's not what bothers me. I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
Hold on, I don't know where your party is. Yeah. Well, I've been using the Alexandrian remix, if you know what that is, SC. And, yeah. I don't mind getting a bit more freedom, though, because in Baldur's Gate, it's kind of stressful to balance the things that definitely need to happen according to the books, you know, what's in the books, and what I have to come up with myself, because my party's not rushing through there, so I need things to keep happening, even if the book runs out of information. Also, hi, Odentord. Thank you.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
Did this happen often?
Not in the last few years. Apparently, Bobby wanted to do something. Something that horrified Joe. So Joe threatened to call off the fight against Stone and kick him out of the gym for good. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
Okay. Thomas, blah blah blah.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
The motive,
Christ.
at least.
Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him.
True, true.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby yet. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Do I know you? I don't seem to remember your face.
Well, maybe you remember my boys. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Sure.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Aw, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
Yeah, didn't seem like I had much of a choice there. So I guess, yay, no, not another black eye. Yay.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
I always work alone.
You know, if everyone worked solo, many people would suffer. Look at me. I could go it alone, but I don't. Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply 2 grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
Well...
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living.
Please.
Provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
Please
I would
spare
have never
me.
thought otherwise. As for me, I'm not either.
Ha! Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case,
Sure,
that's not my
sure.
point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws
I
that
do
forbid...
not care to hear about your political opinions, dude. Are we supposed to have biases based on the characters? What? Oh, based on animal stereotypes? Maybe? Probably? It's come up a few times explicitly. The thing that I still find weird is the, like, application of animal stereotypes alongside racial tensions, which apparently is determined by fur color, which makes absolutely no sense. And also, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. Whatever.
An
It's enough
honest
that
man
he's
like
talking
me
about
to
politics.
make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Not really.
All right.
I don't
get your
care
point.
about this.
Ah, I knew you would.
And he
When the
doesn't
government
either.
passes these laws, There's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation.
I don't think
Civil
gambling is immoral
disobedience.
per
So,
se. It's
as
just
the proud
that
American that I am,
exploiting
it's
gamblers
my duty
is.
to disobey.
I'm just gonna tell him what he wants
might
to
have a
hear,
point.
and we'll see where this
In
leads
certain
us.
cases, civil disobedience is both right and duty.
Exactly. And when you hear just how I've transformed this business, you'll agree even more.
The
I
buffalo's
wasn't
eyes
always
are
the boss,
glowing
you know.
red. Jesus.
Oh, sir. I started at the bottom when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Of course
Maybe
they
at
knew.
first, but when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
Yeah, the two of them.
Bastards. But don't you worry. I'll have a talk with those two. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Colbert! Wilson!
Okay. And that's where I'm going to call it a night, because I've been going long enough, especially for this part. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. Could be. And if so, I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time. Cheers!